Hey guys, I hope you're doing well today. I am actually doing another products I've hit pan on video, and I think this might be like my 6th or 7th one, which I can't believe. I've done so many of these videos. I either did one of these when I first got home or like a month in from summer, so I have more products that I've hit pan on, mostly eyeshadows with a couple face products and a color tattoo. So I have a nice variety to share with you, and I'm excited to show them. I'll start out with the face products because I only have 2 of them. So the first one is my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, and every time I get one of these I always manage to crack the little top of it, but the packaging kind of sucks because you have to like lift it up, so it's not the most sturdy. But I have hit some major pan on my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in 001 Transparent, and this is a good setting powder. I do pair this with dewy foundation so it doesn't keep me matte throughout the day, but it keeps me fairly less dewy, I guess. So I do like this, but I do want to try out other powders because this is the second one in a row that I've gone through. But I really do like this powder. It's a good one if you want a powder from the drugstore. I've also hit pan on my MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NC15, just a little tiny pan around the side there. This is an awesome full coverage concealer. It is very, very thick, but it blends nicely. That's what it looks like on my finger. And mine does look a little bit pink toned, but it does blend into my skin pretty nicely. I do really like this concealer, but again, this is the second one I've gone through in a row, so I do want to try other ones. But I do really like it. I do recommend it. Now onto eye products. So I've hit pan on the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Bad to the Bronze. I've had this I think since like April, and I do use it a lot because it's my only colored cream base other than a MAC Painterly Paint Pot, which is skin toned. So that's what the pan looks like. I really like this base. This is the second one I've gone through. Here is a swatch of it, but I know you guys have seen it before. The color tattoos were really popular on YouTube a couple years ago, and I know in the panning community that a ton of us still have these left over. I really like this one because this one's still fresh to me. I've never actually had a color tattoo dry out on me, but this is the second one that I've gone through. So when I use a cream shadow, I tend to try to stick to 1, maybe 2, and then I'll use them up. So I recommend if you get Maybelline Color Tattoos, either wait until you go through a couple cream eyeshadows if you have a lot of them, because they like, apparently dry out, but I've never had that happen to me. But I think probably within about 2 years they would dry out. But I do really like this color. It's a nice bronzy, cool tone, metallic shade. I think it is really beautiful, but I am looking to get like more of a champagne-y cream eyeshadow. So let me know of your recommendations for a nice champagne cream eyeshadow base, because sometimes this does darken my looks up a little bit. Now onto my eyeshadows. I have hit pan on I think 5 since that video. So I've hit pan on my Smashbox eyeshadow in my Filter Trio. This one is in the shade Sumatra. It is a matte dark brown, and here it is swatched right here next to Bad to the Bronze. Kind of a crappy swatch because the dip is so large in here because I used like a liner brush to hit pan on it. So it got a little bit of hard pan just from the oils on my fingers. I guess my hands are moisturized too much for me swatching, but whatever. I like this eyeshadow. I am wearing it today as a shadow winged eyeliner. Not a very good one in my opinion. I've done better, but I like it. I'm just ready to move it out because I have other dark browns that I need to use, and I don't know, I'm kind of over winging my eyes out with shadow. I'd rather use a liquid eyeliner, but I am trying to finish this up. But I am pretty happy I've hit pan on it because it took me a while to do that. Next I have my Anastasia Self-Made palette, and this one is kind of sad because this is one of my favorite eyeshadows ever. I've hit pan on Pink Champagne right here. This is a gorgeous metallic pink champagne color. It is stunning. I know I can purchase it in the single, but I do want to enjoy it in my palette for a while. That's what it looks like on my finger. And that's what it looks like on my hand. I freaking love this eyeshadow. It pairs well with neutrals. I love pairing it with the deep purple shade in this palette as well. It's gorgeous. If you have this palette, definitely use Pink Champagne because it is so stunning. Or at least look for the single and swatch it in stores and see if you like it. I don't want to be an enabler, but this eyeshadow is freaking gorgeous, so try it out if you haven't already. Lastly, I have a couple of Wet n Wild eyeshadows. So I've hit pan on 2 eyeshadows in my Nude Awakening palette. And this is one of their Au Naturel palettes. I've hit pan on this matte cream shade right here, like lots of pan. And then I've hit pan on this shimmery champagne-y pink shade. So here is the champagne-y pink shade next to pink champagne. So the Wet n Wild one is definitely less intense, less pink, and less metallic. Still really pretty. And then this is the matte cream shade right here. These eyeshadows are really nice quality. They're not my absolute favorite eyeshadows that I own, but I do really enjoy them. This is a good rose tone palette that is really affordable. So if you want to try similar shadows to the Naked 3 palette, like similar colors, then I would recommend this one. It does have a nice variety of shades. It has 5 mattes and 5 shimmers. And I've also done a review on this palette, so if you want more information on it, I will link that down below. And then finally, I have my Wet n Wild eyeshadow in Brulee. So I've hit some major pan on this eyeshadow as well. It is definitely a little bit darker than that matte cream shade from the Nude Awakening palette, but it is still very similar to it, but not quite as light. And this one's a little more, I guess, beigey yellow toned. So that is Brulee right there. And then the other matte cream shade is this one. So this one's just a little bit lighter. So those are some of the swatches of the eyeshadows that I've hit pan on. That's everything that I've hit pan on recently in the last couple of months. I hope you liked it. Let me know of things that you've hit pan on recently, or if you're doing a project pan, I would love to check out your videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Talk to you later. Bye.